Hello, American Patriots. Douglas Ducote here. What I'm going to share with you for all of us in law enforcement and veteran law enforcement officers, we found very disturbing. All along, when James Comey, the former director of the FBI, laid out all the criminal conduct of Hillary Clinton, and then why he was not going to charge her, we were in utter shock and disbelief. But then as time went on and we found out certain facts of the case, as in how they changed certain words so that those words could not make her charged, could not make her guilty to be charged. They manipulated the justice system to save Hillary Clinton. They wanted her to be president. Not all of them, but the majority of them. The leadership of the FBI. And, as we're finding out, the leadership of the Department of Justice. We know for a fact now that before the investigation was completed, James Comey had already drafted his speech finding her not guilty, which was not his job to do anyhow. He was just the FBI director who was supposed to forward it to the DOJ. Loretta Lynch, the Department of the DOJ Attorney General, recused herself, so it should have went to the Deputy Attorney General. It didn't do that. He became the judge, jury, and executioner, which is not legal. So not only did he draft in advance, we're not charging her, before the investigation was done, but prior to him coming out and announcing this, we have Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General, meeting with the person being investigated's husband privately on an airplane, on a tarmac in an airport. That would be Loretta Lynch meeting with who other? Bill Clinton. That is completely, utterly, totally, hands down unethical for anyone in law enforcement to do something like this, much less the Attorney General of the United States. So, for those of you that follow me, you know that I've been on this for quite some time. I've exposed many things about this Hillary email server. I've exposed many things as to why she should have been prosecuted, not just for that, but for lying to Congress on multiple times, whether it was the email server scandal or the Benghazi issue. That alone was a travesty. I went as far as to putting out a video 2 days ago directed to the new Attorney General, William Barr, asking him on behalf of we the people to do the right thing now. He doesn't have to reopen the Clinton investigation. He just needs to take what the FBI originally came up with, put the right wording back in it from the original draft, and charge her. That's all he has to do. And then, yesterday, comes the biggest news of it all. The behind closed door meeting that took place with Lisa Page, former FBI attorney, and Congress. Remember, Lisa Page would be the one that was having the affair with the FBI agent, Peter Strzok, that was on the Mueller investigation of Trump. And all the text messages were revealed of them two plotting a coup attempt, basically, to take down our president with absolutely zero evidence. In fact, the only evidence they actually had, a Russian collusion, was Hillary Clinton's campaign paying for the dossier and the fake Russian story to get information and dirt on Donald Trump, not the other way around. Although here we are 2 years later and the Mueller investigation is still actively going. So, allow me, please, to introduce you to the transcript, the part that matters, the part that is the nail in this project. Lisa Page, Obama Department of Justice ordered FBI not to prosecute Hillary Clinton. According to James Comey, he has told us, and he has written in his book, that there was no outside interference whatsoever. The determination was made solely based on the evidence of the FBI agents that did this case. Former FBI legal counsel Lisa Page testified to Congress that the Justice Department ordered the FBI not to charge former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton with gross negligence by mishandling classified information. Transcripts of Page's closed-door testimony in July of 2018 have been released by Representative Doug Collins, Republican out of Georgia, and the exchange that took place between Lisa Page in that closed-door meeting with John Ratcliffe, Republican, Texas. Ratcliffe says to Lisa Page in this closed-door testimony, so, let me, if I can, I know I'm testing your memory, but when you say advice you got from the department, you're making it sound like it was the department, and he's talking about the Department of Justice, that told you you're not going to charge gross negligence because we're the prosecutors and we're telling you that we're not going to bring this case. Lisa Page answer, quote, that is correct, unquote. Page confirmed that the Department of Justice, led by attorney Loretta Lynch, had multiple conversations about charging Clinton with gross negligence. There was a split between the agents and the FBI in this investigation of Hillary Clinton's email. Those that were Democrats did not want a prosecutor. Those that were Republicans or conservatives or had no political bias whatsoever in this did. They saw the crime she committed. So did you. We the people saw the crime she committed. We watched her testify over and over again in Congress live, and we watched James Comey lay out the entire case to the world of what she did and the depths that she went to cover her butt. And now we know, according to legal counsel for the FBI, that the Department of Justice under Loretta Lynch mandated James Comey not to charge Hillary Clinton, which led them to reword it to where she could not be prosecuted. Folks, there you go. That's your Department of Justice. That's your FBI. That is why the FBI and the Department of Justice today has lost all credibility with not only the American people, but all of us that served in law enforcement and law enforcement officers serving currently today that have always looked at this case and went, are you kidding me? Why is she not being charged with these crimes? Folks, it was all political. It was Obama and his cronies and his Department of Justice head, Loretta Lynch, that covered for Hillary Clinton. And now you know the rest of the story. Folks, I've called on William Barr to do the right thing. Now it's up to you. Get on the phone, get an email, get on social media, and demand that our Justice Department, demand that William Barr take the information that the FBI supplied, the original information unchanged by Loretta Lynch, and go forward with prosecution. No one should be above the law. And then Congress, as well as the Department of Justice, as well as the FBI, need to do the right thing and take down James Comey and Peter Strzok and go after Loretta Lynch, because they're all a bunch of liars. They lied to you. They lied to Congress. They lied and perjured themselves time and time again. These are facts. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving in the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, first responders, their families, our president, our country. For now, I'm Douglas Ducote. Hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. I'm out.